Hi, this is Cindy Harding, and today is day 10. And today I'm going to talk about some networking tips. We have a big event coming up next week, and so many of you will be attending, and so I just want to give you a couple of tips. Um, I've done it before where I've done one a day, but today I'm just going to give you just a few. So the very first one I have is that you want to make sure that you have a Sharpie. Sharpie. Think how that's how they do it? Yes. Or get one like this. It's like a gel pen, but it's a Sharpie. Why do you need one of those? Because a lot of people have business cards and they have a glossy finish, and a pen or a pencil will not stay on it. So you need the Sharpie. Because what I'm going to suggest that you do is that you make notes either when you're talking with the people or after you've left the table and you have people's business cards. Just make a couple of notes on the card about what you talked about, or something that was interesting with them, or what they're interested, what areas they're looking at, what they do, if they're an investor or if they're asset manager. Whatever it is, just make a couple of notes on the back of the card. And then my second tip is to make sure you have cards. You have cards to give out. Now, I know that there are electronic cards and you can do airdrops, and I get all that, but I would recommend that you get a physical card. You have a physical card. There's a reason for it, which is my tip number 3. So number 1, you need a Sharpie. Number 2, you need business cards. And number 3, when you get home, you need to send an email to all of those people that you got their business card. That is where so many people fail. They do not follow up. And so I would recommend that you use MailChimp, because you can do it for free, and put all those cards in and create a group that says UP, and then send all of those people. You can send them the same email. Just so excited that we got a chance to chat at UP. I look forward to talking with you. Maybe you want to do them individually. You can totally do that, and whatever you guys talked about. But there's a couple of reasons why you want to do this. One, most people don't ever follow up. So you'll stand out that you actually took the time to connect with them afterwards, that you met them at UP. Two, if you are involved in a deal and you are looking for someone that you already have a relationship with, if you're doing a 506B, then that email is kind of a timestamp of the first um, time that you guys have began connecting. Because a lot of times if you'll send out the email, then the person will reply and you'll begin a dialogue with them, and you begin and establish a relationship. So that very first contact is time stamped. So you know when you started talking with them. So that's another reason. And the reason I say to actually get a business card is you can lay them out and enter them. If you have an airdrop, or if you just exchange information through, you know, sharing each other's text information, it'll be in your phone and you may miss them. But if you have a physical card, then you'll be able to make sure you capture their information. So those are my tips for attending a networking. And like I said, the most important thing is a follow-up. Most people don't ever follow up. And you want to do that because even if they don't become an investor, if you're not doing a 506B or you don't have a deal, it's a connection that you can make. And if you remember, I think it was day 2, that's my superpower. That's my super strength, is connecting. I love connecting people together, because if I had someone connect with me today that they're looking for a property manager in a certain city, and they're like, hey, do you know of anyone? And I'm like, I don't know of the property management company in that city, but I know someone that is an operator in that city. Let me connect with them and see who they use or who they would recommend. So by having that information and knowing what people are interested or what they're doing or the value that they have, you're able to connect people. And that is just so important. That's what this is all about. That is the real game of networking, is being able to connect people. So I'm Cindy Hurdy. I hope you guys have a great weekend, and I will talk with you on Monday.